Oh no, it's so stuck. Princess life is hard, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. It is Halloween time and Sarah and I like to go to Mickey's Halloween party at the Disneyland Resort in fun costumes together. Last year we were Xenon and Protozoa from Xenon Girl of the 21st Century, and I made my Halloween costume but kind of showed you guys after the fact. So this time I am planning ahead and I want to share with you guys how I'm bringing together this year's costume. I'm really excited about it. We are doing the Princess Diaries. So Sarah is gonna be pre-Princess Mia and I am gonna be Princess Mia. I am really, really excited. I've already gotten my accessories. I will put links to all of these pieces down below. Managed to find all of my accessories from Amazon, which was amazing. First things first, I had to find a really tall tiara. I feel like this is perfect. Couldn't believe it was only $16. The quality is actually really astounding. And I got some really fancy dangly earrings. I think they were like $5. So I'm like pretty excited about these accessories. They came very, very quickly. And my last accessory, of course, I've gotta do an elbow length white glove. This was the easy part. I knew that I was gonna be able to find like all of these pieces. No big deal. The part that I'm gonna be DIYing a little bit is gonna be the dress. I managed to find a dress that's a really good base. Kind of hard to find because the movie's a little bit dated, so the style is a little bit dated. And I found it, but I've got to find a fabric to put over it, and I kind of get rid of the train because it's going to be really annoying, and it's also against Disney park costume rules. Let me show you guys the dress and kind of our starting point for how that project's going to go down. This is the dress that I managed to find on eBay. It is an old David's bridal dress. It still has the tags on it. It does have a little schmutz here. My plan is to take this dress and find a sheer fabric to kind of put over top of it that'll have like the floral and gold leafing and everything of Mia's dress. I also have to take care of this train. And you guys know that I can't sew. So what I plan on doing is using some Stitch Witch. If you haven't used that, it's amazing, to kind of hem that up. And then I'm also going to use that to attach fabric over top of the whole dress. I haven't really done anything this advantageous before, but I have a vision, I'm feeling confident, and we're just gonna make it happen. I have 3 days until the Halloween party, and today I am looking for the fabric to cover up my dress that I already have. So I'm looking for like a sheer florally fabric with like some binds. I've already looked at like 3 fabrics here, so I'm hoping today's the one. This one would be perfect if it was more goldy tone than silvery tone, and this one is also super close, but it's too much pink. Man, this is exactly what I need, except I need it on white. Oh my god. Pretty stressed out after looking at, I don't even know how many fabric places. This was the closest thing that I could find to put over my Mia dress. And no, it is not the right colors, which means I'm gonna go in and paint all of these individual purple flowers gold. This is gonna take me a really long time, and I have like a day and a half. Hooray. I got this metallic acrylic paint in champagne gold because the gold in the dress is a little bit kind of muted. Been painting for a few hours, and I think I have enough yardage painted to start covering the dress up tomorrow. So we'll see. It is the day before the Halloween party, and I'm going to hem my dress and get rid of this train. And because I can't sew, I'm using Stitch Witch. I'll link to it below. Super handy. It's kind of like a fusion glue tape if you've never used it. I am watching Princess Diaries. That was a weird part to show you. But I have hemmed this kind of, I like had it on the dress form and then tried it on, and I've just pinned it and cut it. By ironing along there, I've kind of made this crease so I can take the pins out. And then I'm going to use my Stitch Witch. There's no like right or wrong way for it, but I'm going to put it in the lip here, and then I'll push it down and iron it, and I will cut off the excess, and it will be great. And there we go. I've layered that under there, and then I've kind of cut the trim. So I'm going to do this along the whole thing and it's gonna be real time consuming, but hey, Mandy wants here, so. My dress is all hemmed, made a mess because I made this shorter. Some of the crinoline and the underskirt were too long, obviously, so I just kind of hacked it off. It's not pretty, but you won't see it anyway. So what I think I'm gonna do for this skirt, I have taken a thread and just ran it through with a needle, and then I can kind of control how much ruching there is up here. So I'm gonna even that out. I've watched both Princess Diaries, and I think I'm just to the point where I'm gonna like hot glue this skirt piece on, just because it is like 4 o'clock and I have 24 hours left. The good news is I finished attaching the skirt. I just hot glued it all the way around. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna just like add a belt. So now I've gotta figure out how to attach this to these panels on the top. I thought it would be a lot easier, but the shapes of like these seams and the whole bodice is gonna make this harder than I thought. So while doing this, I definitely dropped my hot glue gun on my leg and it kind of melted my skin. But the top bodice is kind of on there. I miscut, but I will make an applique of these things to kind of like cover that up. At least you can't really see the hot glue there, which is nice. So I think it'll be an easy fix. And then I'll just do this band and then get back to painting. My dress is painted. All the flowers are painted on the outside. I'm going to try to make a belt to cover up that awful looking waist that I hot glued. And then if I have time, I want to try to paint underneath all of the flowers because they're purple under there too. And I didn't think it would matter. But here we are. But I'm pretty happy with it. I think even if I don't get to the flowers underneath tomorrow, that it's not going to be like a make or break moment. But I have a lot of hot glue gun blisters. I have gold paint everywhere. I hope it's good. It's the next morning, day of the Halloween party, and I'm currently going through and painting the underneath. I think I'm actually going to get finished today. Should take me maybe another hour or two. I don't have a lot left to go, but otherwise it would look like this, and that is not cute. So yeah, looking good. Finished my entire outfit. I actually just got back from Mickey's Halloween party. Didn't have time to film things beforehand, but this is how everything kind of came together. Super happy with it. Everybody loved it, which was awesome, but happy with how the dress turned out. A lot of people asked me where it was from, and I was like, I made it. A lot of people were like, oh my God, did you dye your hair? But I used a spray to like color it all brown, so because I didn't want to wear a wig. So I have a link to that below as well. One thing I also really wanted to try to do was cover up my tattoo. I didn't get full coverage, but for a $3 Wet n Wild concealer, I just like put it on there. It really works well for photos and it kind of dulls it down enough. I finished it with a NYX setting spray and I didn't do any underneath, but it actually like didn't get on my dress at all, which was amazing. Give this video a thumbs up if you're a Princess Diaries fan and let me know what you plan on being for Halloween. I love when people get really creative and do things that are kind of out in left field, and now I get to work on my Halloween costume for Walt Disney World for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. See you guys next time. Bye.